I love boxes. You just never know what you're going to find. What does that say? Carvel Hall. I think that's a really good brand. Let's see.
Hello everyone, it's Tiffany with Thrifting Vegas. I shop at thrift stores, estate sales, garage sales, and discount stores for items I can resell for profit on online platforms like eBay, Poshmark, and OfferUp.
Will we find something you like? Come with me and let's go thrifting. I'm excited to see you because this morning we are going to visit Goodwill of Southern Nevada's newest location. It's at Ann and Rainbow here in the northern part of the city. Let's go thrifting. We just pulled up to the brand new Goodwill. This used to be a CVS drugstore, so I'm so excited to see what they've done with it. It's been open for a little less than a week, I think, so everything should be really nicely stocked. Let's grab a cart. Oh my goodness, the hard goods are right up front. Let's take a look and see what they have. Thank you. Here in Las Vegas, items are coded with a colored price tag, and every week the items that have been here the longest go on sale, and they are 50% off the stickered price. Today, our color tag of the week is green, which means any item with a green price sticker is 50% off. Most of these are orange, and that tells me that orange tags went out today, but I am seeing a few green tags. It's a little candle, lots of candles here. Here's a iridescent, almost lusterware dolphin candle. That's a bit too much for me for resale, so we'll have to leave it. Well, let's see. Ooh, a massive fan down here. I think I have a couple of these in my inventory from my booth days. I love to put these on the wall. They add a splash of color and excitement to a booth space. Party light. It's a candle. What else can we find? This is interesting. I think it's a vase. It's $3. Actually, $1.50 on sale. But I think I'm seeing a little bit of damage at the bottom. It's a chip. It's not signed. Do like it though. We've got some nativity figures. Lots more candles. Ooh, that's a lovely California Pottery tidbit tray. $7, and sadly it has some chips on the very edge there. But for that, I would definitely grab that. Carousel horse. Some little figurines. The carousel, I think, is Bradford Exchange. This guy is Blue Sky Pottery. It's a cat, Pepper. It's missing its salt shaker. I wonder if we can find that. There's a Bugs Bunny baseball bobblehead there. When I first started selling on eBay way back in 2002, ooh, he's just a bit scary. These look like McCoy, but the weight on those is wrong. I think they're modern. Bobbleheads used to do really, really well for me, but in recent years, not so much, so I don't pick them up anymore. This is amazing. Somebody's painted on a big jug. Let's make our way around the corner. It looks like this next style is more figurines and collectibles. I see Star Trek, Captain Picard. This is Hallmark. I don't usually pick up Hallmark ornaments because they take a long time to sell. This, however, is gorgeous. It's pewter, $6 with enamel butterflies. It's a bridge style candle holder with two candle jars. It's missing one, but I don't think it would be that difficult to find another one. Just checking the enamel. It looks like it's in lovely condition. So for $6, we'll definitely pop that into the cart. Got a beaded shade. It's an inexpensive fruit bowl. Here's a happy Halloween cat, but he is missing his tail. This looks like a fish lamp. It's soapstone. $15, actually on sale, still $7.50. Still a bit too much for me for resale. Lots and lots on these shelves. Here's a doll. She has some damage there. The thumb is broken. It's a little wooden box. What else? Liberty Falls Theatre. That's an ornament, I think. Ooh, look at this beautiful mirror there. And there's a box back here. I love boxes. You just never know what you're going to find. What does that say? Carvel Hall. I think that's a really good brand. Let's see. Unique knife caddy. Oh, these go at your place settings on the dining room table, and you rest your knife in them so they don't dirty up the tablecloth. They're in lovely condition. I don't know that they were ever used. The box is perfect. They are $8, but I think there is still room for profit on those. I have to get my Thrifting Vegas into the cart because we are going to buy this mirror. It's in lovely condition. It's party light. It is $14.99, but it's on sale for half off, $7.50. You can actually use it as a tray or a mirror hung on the wall. I'm just going to bend down and look at this little print here. It's a duck in the bath. He's a little scary. 99 cents, but I think we'll leave it for somebody else. This swan is a hand towel or washcloth holder for the bathroom. It looks like it's got a chip, which is a shame because the ones you usually find are plain without the transfer wear. And this lamb, look at his face. He's $2. He's a money bank. It looks like the stopper is pushed up inside, so that can easily be fixed. What's this little trinket tray here? Got purple flowers. Oh, it's a souvenir piece. Let's leave that. Very specific. What else? That's broken. That star. Ooh, look at this bottle. This is an excellent fixing opportunity. I am going to show you in a segment after this footage how I am going to clean this because it looks like there's some lovely etching on. It's green tag, which means it's half off, and we may even have a stopper to fix that or fit that from our previous trip to Broadacres Market. I got about 6 or 7 glass stoppers from John, who was just lovely. Here we are. Our Thrifting Vegas blanket is carefully in the cart and everything's arranged. We mustn't forget our sweet little Lammy money bank. There she goes. Now, where were we? This shelf, I think. Got a llama. It's a Target piece, I think. Vases and more ornaments. Got a Thanksgiving platter on the bottom and then a vintage one with transferware flowers. I'm not crazy about selling platters because they do tend to sit in my inventory, so we'll leave that. We've got some canisters. Ooh, very lightweight. Be wary of lightweight canisters because they tend to chip very easily. This is for a clock. The mechanism would sit in here. Here we are in the wood section. We've got signs and bunnies and frames and plaques. I have just caught sight of something exciting on the shelf below here. Way at the back is a wooden piece. And I immediately think that I can create a little fix-it segment for you at the end of this video, wherein I show you how mineral oil can transform a piece like this. It's like a mosaic wooden candlestick, very dry though. It's only $4. It's going to be amazing with some mineral oil. We have to remember to look for our third candle holder and the salt shaker for this little cat. Now I believe that it is a ball of wool that we're looking for to complete the set. Oh, this is interesting. Very nice wall decor. It's carved, very heavy this. Very modern decor. Not something that would be worthwhile for me to ship, but great for somebody who sells locally or has a booth space. Golden Knights wreath there, perfect for your front door if you're a Knights fan. That is here. Come see this newest Goodwill and have a look. We've got cutting boards and trays, baskets. That is definitely a more inexpensive piece. I'm digging to get to these trays, but it looks like they are very, very damaged, unfortunately. I think we'll leave those. We got boxes. That one's empty. More signs and canvases. Ooh, who knows what this is? It is fantastic. It's a wooden piece. It's $4 and it's actually a holder for something. Put it in the comments if you know, but I think that we will definitely grab that. We'll pop it into the cart, which is getting just a little bit full. When I'm making these videos for you, my goal is to make you feel like you're right here in Goodwill, in the thrift store, shopping the shelves. And I got an email this week, absolutely lovely, from a lady who said she can't get out to thrift anymore. She's not in very good health and she's getting older. And my videos bring the thrift store to her, give her so much joy. And that is the biggest reward for me. So if you have a mum, an auntie, a grandma, or a neighbor or friend who used to love thrifting and just can't get out anymore, if you would share my videos with them, it would mean the world to me. Ooh, I'm reaching through for this. We don't see these very often anymore, but I love them. Vintage glass Christmas tree canister. This one has ornaments in, but they're perfect with fairy lights, snacks or candies. It's a football tray. What's that? It's a bowl, some shutters, all sorts of things here in the wood section. This is the vases, planters and florals. I like this little cloche with the silk flowers inside. Ooh, and this is gorgeous. It has a sort of otagiri style speckle to it, but it's a signed artisan pottery piece. Only $4. Beautiful colors, the yellow with the purple. Just checking for cracks. It's in lovely condition. I know you're going to get onto me, but I'm going to put this carefully onto the mirror and keep going. It's a little bit busy in here and there's people all around me. We've got planters and silk leaves. Let's see. Strawberry planter and a big foam brick. Wreaths. Lots of vases. Ooh, I see milk glass. This is definitely a vintage piece. Very precise pattern there. 10 on the bottom, but it doesn't have a price tag, so sadly I wouldn't be able to buy it even if I wanted to. I'd have to pop it up at the counter and come back for it tomorrow. Ooh, look at this clamshell napkin holder. That's lovely, but again, no price. Got a cobalt vase with an optic swirl. Doesn't have a price sticker. Oh goodness. Hopefully we won't find something we really, really want without a price. Purple glass, that's a florist piece, very inexpensive. This is handmade, $5. I think we'll leave that. But look, this matches the cup we just found. It's $5, but it's green tag, so it's on sale for $2.50. I can't believe I didn't see that before. Look, they match the purple with the purple, same speckledy pattern. That's really exciting. This is gorgeous. Depression glass, a little bowl, but no price. This is a rice bowl. Well, you could actually use these, someone suggested, as a knitting bowl to keep your wool flowing freely. Thread the wool through the little hole there. So that's a great idea for those. Here we are in the clear glass. We've got to have a look, see if we can find a third votive candle holder for our bridge candlestick. That matches the milk glass vase, but the clear ones don't sell quite as well. Ooh, these are beautiful. We've got some Baroque style candlesticks here. These scrolls are lovely. Let's see. The front one is crystal, and you can see the difference. The scrolls are glass, but I think we are going to grab those. Let's just do a double check here. I'm focused on finding another little candle holder. I love the holly berries on this bowl. I actually have a teapot, ceramic teapot with that same pattern that I want to bring out to show you in my haul. This is the kitcheny bits. The first shelf is travel tumblers, and as we make our way down, we've got an oil jug, that's somebody's project, canisters and cobalt glass. Oh, look at this mug. It's so cute. Little French bulldog. Oh, goodness, he is $15. That's just too much for me for resale, so we'll leave it. Let's see, we've got plastics, metals, there's a mixing bowl there. What else can we find? Metals on the bottom. Ooh, look at this tonala jug. It's sort of an ewer style, hand painted. Oh, it has a massive repair on the bottom. It's only $2 on sale, but I just don't think I can get past that big of a crack. I hope I'm not going to regret this, and I'm really sad at leaving it. But that is really too much damage to be okay with. I'm hesitating because I have a lovely tonala Mexican pottery shelf in my house. Perhaps I will put a little clip for you in just here. As you can see, it's pretty chock-a-block, and when you watch my top 5 bestsellers, you'll see that Ziggy likes to sit up front there. These are Faltzgraff little serving dishes, and what do we have here? This is a vintage cruet. Only 50 cents on sale, and a great candidate for another of John's stoppers that we got at Broadacres Market the last time. Something else up here caught my eye. This is also vintage. It's a beautiful cranberry dish. I love the beading around the outside. It originally had a lid, I think, but it would be gorgeous with mercury glass ornaments or wrapped candies in there. And it too is on green tag sale. Only $2.50. What a great find. Let's find a safe place for it back here in the cart. This is Anchor Hocking Lido Milano Clear. Oh goodness, $10. But for that, I would probably have grabbed it. I think this is a warming plate. You pop it in the microwave and it warms up a stack of plates. Now, unfortunately, I'm seeing that it has some damage there, a crack and a chip. So we will leave that, which is a shame because I could actually probably use one of those myself for the holidays. This piece has the look of a Bill Campbell glazed pottery vase, but it's not finished inside, and whoa, it's really, really crazed. Only $2 though. Got lots of travel tumblers, another piece of pottery here. That's also a project piece. What else can we find? Lots of clear glass. Still on the hunt for the little candle holder for our bridge. Ooh, like this. Let's see. This isn't clear. It's amber. We'll see if it fits. It does. I think we will take that for 99 cents. It's even green tag, so it's 50 cents. We can always switch it out if we find a clear one later. That's a picnic cutlery set. Here's a box. Let's see what this is. Some sort of attachments wrapped here. Maybe blades for something. Don't think we need those. We've got a grater, some corn on the cob, stick pokey things. Let's see, boxes. Ooh, under here, I think this is a portable bar, like a caddy. You have everything you need to make mixed drinks. You just add your liquor bottles. Look at that. It's in lovely condition. That's a shame. These used to sell really well, but now there are so many available. They just tend to sit in inventory. I was just getting that closed up. They're asking $8 when I noticed this Wilton lollipop stand. How cute is that? You just pop all your lollipops in the little holders. They are asking $5 though, and I gave it a look up on eBay solds, and they only sell for about $10 to $12. Beyond the hard goods at the back of the store, we are in the small appliances, and I've noticed this lovely lady. I think she is a Virgin Mary lamp, and there's something else in the bag. I think it's one of those dancing Santas for Christmas. Let's see if we can find a price on her. $13. That puts them at just over $6 a piece. I think that's a good buy. I've just remembered that we need to look for the matching salt to our Blue Sky Clayworks kitten. Although it might be fun to put an actual ball of wool in her paws. Sort of mixed media art. We're going to go around the hard goods section a second time just to make sure we didn't miss anything. Cute little resin Valentine gnomes. This section is miscellaneous. A little of this, a little of that. Let's check our baggy wool, both for the Blue Sky Clayworks wool salt and for a glass holder for our bridge candlestick. All sorts of decorations and stationery, salt and peppers, and lots of ornaments. Let's see. These are salt shakers, Christmas trees, and a stocking in there too. This is the metal aisle. We've got a grape trivet there, some baskets and candle holders, lots of sconces and fruit bowls. Black metal. Ooh, this is very 1980s. I had one of these in college. I actually think I still have that. I'll have to give it a look. There's a little lantern, mass produced again. And a urn vase. Baskets. Ooh, look at this tile. It's a pelican. Lovely colors on that. These are really nice to hang on the wall. It's only $3. Sort of a nautical or beachy theme. Lovely condition. Let's pop that into our cart for $3. Let's see if there are any more here. Little moose candle holder and some wall sconces. I'm realizing that I skipped a couple of aisles because it was really busy when we got here. This is the clear glasses. Let's see, could we get lucky and find a little cup candle holder here? Maybe not today. There's some green down there and blue. Let's move on to the mug section. What do we have here? A Leo mug, speckledy. These are vintage Japan. Very little, aren't they? Let's put that with its friends. Looks like there's 5 of those. What else? I'm on the hunt for the artwork, and the only area we haven't covered is way in the back corner. We've walked through all the clothes. Here are the furniture tables, and yay, lo and behold, our artwork on the wall. Lots of prints and canvases. Little musical assemblage there. Some sheet music and a resin instrument. Very large pieces. There's Joan Jett. That brings back some memories. Our small pieces and frames are on these shelves here. Let's have a quick look. And more larger pieces over here. They seem to have all the big ones up on the wall, so you can immediately see what they have. More baggies over here, some materials, and yarn and wool and fabric. Let's see, we've got little purses. Not seeing anything I can't live without. And here we go with a rundown of the top 5 best-selling items from my last haul. At number 5, a card featuring a watercolor of turtles in the water. It's double matted and ready for framing. I paid $4 for it and I sold it for $14. Coming in at number 4, the set of resin little cupcake Christmas tree ornaments. I paid $2 for them and I sold them for $18. In the number 3 slot, the 2 Artisania Rinconada figurines from Uruguay. We have a duck and a little hippo. They are both signed on the back or the bottom. I paid $10 a piece for them and I sold them for $25 each. At number 2, our hand-painted floral thankful ceramic wall cross. I paid up for this one $9, but I sold it for $41. And at number 1, the most popular item from my last haul was the Robert Weiland ocean-themed tic-tac-toe board. Now, I did add the green and clear glass counters to it. They're actually vase filler from the florist, but they work perfectly. They look lovely. I paid $2 for the board, and I sold it for $36. There are still some treasures from my last haul available for purchase. You can find them in my store, thriftingvegas.com. So after this video, please hop over there and have a browse. Can really use a coat of oil, which we are going to do right after this haul, but it has mineral deposits built up on the inside. Stay tuned, I'm going to show you how to remove those. Here on my table is everything we found at Goodwill and a couple of extra items that I mentioned. Let's start over here with our gorgeous set of unique knife caddies. All you do is set one of these next to a place setting, and then it's the perfect spot to rest your knife when it's not being used. I have a set of 6 here and I am asking $24. Sadly, we weren't able to find the matching shaker for our little Blue Sky Clayworks cat, but in the next video I am going to show you my idea of pairing him with a real ball of wool. This is the cute little lammy bank here. I've managed to fish his stopper out of him and replace it where it goes. He's in lovely working order. I'm asking $18. Here is our beautiful pewter bridge candle holder. It has butterflies and flowers, and the butterflies are decorated with little rhinestones and enamel. We managed to find a third candle holder. It is amber, but I don't think that takes away from the piece. I am asking $24 on the bridge pewter candle holder. I'm really excited about this piece because it's very dried out and it can really use a coat of oil, which we are going to do right after this haul. It is inlaid wood with a ceramic or stone top. I am asking $28 on the candle holder. Another piece we are going to fix up right after the haul is this lovely decanter. I don't know if you can see, but it is etched with flowers and leaves. Another vintage piece is this beautiful cranberry glass dish. It's quite substantial. It has a beaded top, iridescent cranberry inside. It's going to look beautiful with candies or ornaments in it. I'm asking $22. Another couple of glass pieces here. First, little cruet. I gave it a good wash, and the pink rose with the gold leaves, absolutely lovely. I believe this is, let's see, an anchor hocking piece. You can see the AH on the bottom there. Now, I know I said I was going to test my stoppers from John at Broadacres to see if they would fit these two items, but goodness, I have put them somewhere and I can't remember where, so we are going to have to do that in an upcoming video. I'm asking $14 on the little cruet. Hopefully we can find it a stopper. Next to that, I am offering this little candy jar. It is glass, believe from the 1970s, smaller size, perfect for sweets or candies. I am asking $18. Back here we have a couple of tiles. The first one is this lovely southwest one. We've got the sun and a cactus and a couple of howling coyotes. Serenading coyotes, it says on the back. Lovely piece, a hook for hanging. I'm asking $24. And we also have our pelican here. Now, unfortunately, it does have a teeny tiny chip at the corner. I didn't notice that as we were shopping, but still, the colours are absolutely gorgeous. Hung up on the wall, that chip would barely be noticeable. It too has a little place to hang on a nail. I am asking $18 on that tile. Look how beautifully the colors of these two vases, or this one is a little pitcher and a vase or a cup. The colors go beautifully with that tile. These are artist made, artisan pottery. They are signed on the bottom. I am asking $24 a piece on these. I also thought I would bring this piece out to show you because we saw one on the shelf. Its little sticker has flown away somewhere. Here it is. Two little friends to the ends of the earth, forever friends. Lovely ornament. I am asking $12 on these girls. Our lovely Baroque candlesticks here. They are glass. I love the scroll work going down each of them. I also love that there is a pair of them. Very, very classy, these. They fit a taper candle, and I'm asking $28 for the set. Another glass piece over here. These are really hard to find without chips, but this one is in perfect shape. It's a little ballerina next to a grand piano with some musical notes overhead. She is just gorgeous. I'm asking $18 on that paperweight. This mirror is gorgeous. It's a party light piece. The outside is a little mosaic, multicolored glass. We've got some glass beads here. The center is a mirror. You can use it either as a tray. It's got little feet on the bottom, and it also has a hook for hanging if you would prefer to use it as a wall mirror. I am asking $35 on the party light piece. Who guessed correctly on this piece? It's actually a wooden nose and mouth, and if you can see at the back, it has a little spot for your glasses, sunglasses, reading glasses, and when you look at it straight on with the glasses, you have a face. Absolutely lovely. Perfect spot so you don't lose your specs. I'm asking $14. Last but not least, we have a few little Christmas bits back here. Lovely vintage clear glass Christmas tree container here. It has its original base. You can use it like this for ornaments, which I'll include if you'd like them. Fairy lights, candies, glass ornaments, marbles, whatever you would like. I'm asking $18 on the candy jar. We saw the lovely Hollyberry clear glass bowl, and it reminded me of this piece I have here. This one is made in Poland, Wawel, I believe it is. Hollyberry design, as you can see, and a beautiful debossed scroll work there. More holly on the top. It's in lovely condition. You can use it as a sugar bowl or a trinket box. I'm asking $25. I'm so glad I took a stroll through the small appliances and found the bag with Santa and Mary here. She lights up, as you can see, little night light, or perfect on your sideboard. You can use her all year round, or as a centerpiece for Christmas. I'm asking $48 on the Virgin Mary nightlight. Last but not least, we have Santa. He is Spanish. He says, Yo amo la Navidad. I love Christmas. Super duper fun. I think he is he Jemmy? I think he is. I think that G, he is. He's a Jemmy piece, and he works. Stand by and I will push his hand, and you can have a listen and watch him dance. He gets a little bit crazy, very enthusiastic. I'm asking $24 on Santa. If you see something you would like to purchase, please send me an email. It's thriftingvegas.tiffany@gmail.com. Please include your name, your address, the item you're interested in, and your offer. We know that I get many offers on many of the items. So if you fall in love with something, please feel free to offer a few dollars over my asking price to give yourself the best chance at being able to purchase the item. If you have the high offer about 24 hours after the video is released, I will send you an email message and your invoice. This is the beautiful mosaic style inlaid wooden taper candlestick we found. The top is clay or ceramic, and I don't know if you can see, but the wood is very, very dried out. It's absolutely beautiful though, and I'm wondering if when we apply our Howard's Butcher Bullock Conditioner Mineral Oil, whether a design or pattern is going to appear. All we're going to do is drizzle some oil onto the wood. Just like that. And immediately, can you see that color changing? It's going darker as the mineral oil soaks into the wood. I'm just going to use my fingers to go all the way around the piece and allow that oil to soak in to the wood. Look at the difference. Now I can see it looks like a little figure here, head and body. Let's continue all the way around. I'm not sure, but I think we have a design of some people here. This wood is very, very thirsty. It's just sucking up the oil. This piece isn't even greasy anymore. It's just absorbed that oil right in. But wow, look at the difference in the wood. It's absolutely gorgeous, rich and shiny. What I usually like to do is give a piece a coat like this, then leave it to rest overnight and give it one more coat the next day. I can't believe how beautiful this piece is. Let's just give the ceramic top a rub too. It could also benefit from the oil. There we go. Oh my goodness, it's almost like a completely different piece of art. Look at that. It is just stunning. As you know, I love to share tips with you, and this is my very favorite trick for removing mineral or hard water stains from glass. All you're going to need is some denture cleanser. They come in tablets like this. I've got some really hot water here, and what we're going to do is pour our, not really hot, just warm water into our decanter or vase here, all the way to cover the mineral stains. I've got a full jug here. I just warmed it on the stove. You want it warm, definitely not hot. I think this is going to be the perfect amount. There we go. I did a good job of that, didn't I? Didn't measure it. Fingers crossed. So here we have our denture cleanser tablet. You're just going to open it up, use the whole thing. We'll just drop it into the water and it's going to fizz. There we go. And that fizzing action will dissolve all that mineral deposit that's built up on the glass. On the box, it recommends leaving your dentures in the cleanser for about 15 minutes. So that's what we're going to do with this glass bottle. I'm setting a timer and we'll see what happens. This has been sitting for 15 minutes now, and I can definitely see a difference, especially with the etched flowers and leaves. They are really coming through now. So this is the big test. We are going to pour the water back into the jug here. and see what we've got. It fits quite a lot of water, about a litre. This jug fits a litre or 4 cups exactly, and that's what's come out of this decanter. Oh my goodness, look at the difference in that. I actually think it could use to sit overnight. It won't do it any harm. It will just get the very last bit of residue off of the glass. But that is a really beautiful piece. I'm going to find the stopper and in an upcoming video I will make it available for sale. We are at Gilcrease Orchard. They have an annual harvest festival. We have a hay wagon ride. There's donuts and food, and of course, pumpkin picking. Lee and Jake are going to feed the chickens. You can put a quarter in the machine and some chicken scratch comes out. You got to put your hand under it, sis. Say what kind of chicken it is.